and I'm a senior manager. My business is mainly in France and starting to develop around the world. That's my family with my two little kids there. And so I'm going to talk to you today about retention, but mainly retention through tools. There are some fantastic tools out there that we can use that can really help us increase our retention. But I do want to say we've spent the last 2 years behind our screens using online tools. And I don't think there's anyone out there that will agree that despite, thank you Nick for last year's Global Rally Online, which was amazing, but I don't think anyone's going to say it was better online than it was at the moment when we're all together, when we can all share these amazing moments. So use online tools, but get out there. There's nothing better than face-to-face interaction. Network marketing statistics. Does this little GIF talk to any of you? Has anyone out there recruited someone and they're going to be the next diamond manager, they're going to be the next GLT member, they're going to be amazing, they're going to go to the top. 2 days later, don't hear from them, disappeared off the face of the planet? Reassure me I'm not the only one, come on, yeah? Yeah? Okay, so that's network marketing for you. The network marketing statistics for retention are very, very scary. There's a lot of retention that's lost. The rates are very, very low. So to give you a couple of ideas, I hope you can see the screen okay. Within the first year, you're going to lose 50%. That's network marketing statistics. 50% are going to disappear. Within the first 5 years, 85% in network marketing disappear. 10 years, 95%. Who's been here more than 10 years? Yeah? Look around you guys, those hands that are up. Because in network marketing, the people that have been there for 10 years or more are the people that have made it. So these are the guys you want to be at the bar with tonight, because they've got plenty of money in the bank, okay? I know where I'm going. So yeah, 95% after 10 years. So how would you like to change those figures? We've got the most fantastic tool with FLP 360. Have you all got FLP 360? Yeah? Do you use it on your phones or do you use the desktop version? Both? I've spoken to quite a lot of people who didn't even know the desktop version existed, and that is something I use a lot. So within FLP 360, I've put the address at the top, flp360.foreverliving.com, if you want to find it really easily. You have got the most fantastic reports. We saw some new reports yesterday morning, for those of you that were online, that are absolutely amazing. And some of the older ones, they're still there, don't worry, I did check when I saw they changed a lot of things. So some of the ones I use a lot are downline, retention, productivity, and advanced reports. And I'm just going to run through them quickly, how you can use those reports to increase your retention. So downline. Downline is great because literally within a click of the button, you can see all of your global team and you can see where they are with their CCs. So a great way of increasing retention is just to go through that list regularly. I usually do it around the 10th of the month and then again a few days later to check where people are, to check who's on route for their 4 CCs, to see who I can help. If they're not going to hit their 4 CCs, get in touch with them, see what you can do to help them boost their CCs. If someone's going for a promotion, sometimes people don't know that they're on the right track for a promotion. We have to be there checking them. A lot of people just go for it, they're not even connected to their CCs, they have no idea. I've had someone pass supervisor before, she had no idea. So make sure as a leader that you're checking up on the CCs of everyone and helping those people move forward in the marketing plan. Retention, this is a great one. So you've got several reports under this tab. Multiple orders placed. So the multiple orders placed is going to allow you to see how many people in your team have placed more than one order over the last 12 rolling months. So that So that will allow you to see basically what you want for this one is 100%. You want all of your team at least ordering twice in the year. It's not hard. If you're struggling with that number, then just get in touch with them. Get in touch with some of those older FBOs that are maybe not aware of the new products. They won't necessarily be following the social media platforms. They won't necessarily be in your Facebook groups. So make sure you're contacting them. You've also got the average number of days between that first and second order for a new FBO. So again, what you want there is to reduce it. So that's increasing that retention, getting those people buying more new products. It might be a new product that's interesting for them, that can help them, that might have some benefits. It might be a new product. I hope you've all been in touch with your team and that you've all been contacting older team members for the new DX4. That is a fantastic way of getting older team members back into the game. You've got the multiple order trends, so you can compare from one year to the next to check that you're going in the right way. And then you've also got the non-purchasers. So that's people that have joined within the last 90 days that haven't placed a second order. And you can see name by name, so you can go and click on them, send them a little message. Again, maybe tell them about a new product, a product that they haven't tried yet. Maybe give them a Facebook or an Instagram post they can use to get some new clients, help them put a product launch into place. Productivity, that's another tab that's quite interesting. You've got your average CC per FBO on your bonus recap. So obviously what you want is to get that number of CCs per FBO increasing, because that means those people are using the product and it means they're sharing the products. And you've got the advanced reports. The advanced reports I love because I love recognition. It's something that's always been important to myself, and I think it's really lacking in the modern world within normal businesses. So make sure you recognise your team, and within the advanced reports, you can just download the 4 CCs. You can see who's ordered, who's done their 4 CCs for the first time. That's something as a leader I like to reach out, no matter how far the person is in my downline, and just send them a little message saying, well done, continue, that's a brilliant job, it's amazing. You can also see who's done their 4 CCs 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months for the first time. So maybe do a little mini success day within your team, or again, reach out to them. So now you know where you can find your statistics. You can take a look at them and you can see which parts of your business you want to work on, how you want to increase those different things. So I was going to make you work a little bit this morning. I was going to get those the brains going, but I know it's a bit hard after the party last night, so I'll just run through them. But remember, we have the most simple business on the planet. We tend to overcomplicate things. So it's extremely simple to do. Anyone can do this business. But it's also extremely simple not to do. So what you need to be doing is working on those first 90 days, spending so much time with those people on those first 90 days. If you can get them going in the first 90 days, then you can work with them another way in the next 90 days, and another way in the next 90 days, but those first 90 days are crucial. So what we want to do is to flip the tendency. We saw earlier that in network marketing, retention is so low. Basically, it's so low because it's easy not to do it. A starter pack, a couple of €100, pounds, dollars, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money for everyone, but it's not enough to make some people work hard and do everything they can to get that business going. So it's very, very easy not to do the work. So what we're going to do is run through some points to flip the tendency and to make people want to stay in our teams. Now the first thing to do is get them to announce it to the world. So get them on social media, give them a little Facebook post, a little Instagram post, and tell the world what they're doing. Really personalised to the person, and I love doing that because that's how I joined this business. I saw a post on Facebook from someone I hadn't seen for over 20 years that said, I'm so excited, I've started a new business working from home, and it's going to allow me to spend more time with my family. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So obviously it's personalised regarding the person, their why, but that is getting it out there. And it's once you've told the world, and you have to kind of move forward with it. If you've not told anyone, then it's easy just to back off and not do anything. Friendship. I don't know about you guys, but there are so many people that join our team because they're looking for a social circle. They're looking for a community. They're looking to be part of something a little bit bigger, looking for a second family. And it's really important to give them a safe place, to create that friendship with them, to create that forever family. That's what we've always talked about. Rex has always talked about forever being a family, and that's what people want. So make sure that's what you're giving them as well, creating those friendships and those relationships. Product experience. You can make sure that person on your team has a product experience that they've maybe lived through, something personal to them, something in their family, a product that's worked for them. Then that's great because they're going to want to continue because they've had that perfect product experience. Maybe they haven't discovered the product experience yet, but you can maybe give them some testimonials from the team just to tide them over until they start making their own product testimonials. Earning money. I don't know about you, I absolutely love this business. It's just absolutely amazing. But if Forever turned around to me tomorrow and said, Joss, we know you love it, so we've decided not to pay you. I have bills to pay. I wouldn't be here. Would any of you guys be here if we didn't get paid? No, tough one, but no, let's be honest. So you need to make sure those people are earning money from day one. So what are you doing to make sure your teams are earning money? Are you getting the product launches booked? Are you giving them social media posts? Remember, people don't know how to use social media. They're just on it for sharing, commenting on a friend's photo. They have no idea. We know what works, we know what doesn't work, so we need to make sure we're putting tools into place for them to make sure they're earning money from day one. Moving through the marketing plan. You might get someone that's not their interest. They don't want to go for a manager, eagle manager, challenges don't interest them. They don't interest everybody, but that's okay. But find out what does interest them. Find out what their objectives are and help them get there. Could be moving through the marketing plan, could be 4cc, could be earning $400 a month. So that's what you've got to work out with the person. And then they can always change their mind. You can always give them the motivation and boost them to get them to move forward. But you need to start getting them to advance. It could just be a challenge. It could be that first challenge where you get them to put half a CC through and they win a product. That's something that can motivate someone to keep going. Events. We're here. We love it. They make such a difference to our business. Who's going to go back next week and just be so ultra motivated? Who is so pumped up right now to explode their business because we've lived through this event? Thank you, yes. We've got some people that are awake in the room. But it's just going to make such a massive difference. So make sure you're communicating with your team while you're here. You're letting them live through your experiences. But when you're back home, make sure that they're attending events. Make sure that they should be online now with their pro tickets. They shouldn't be online with the free tickets. Success Day events when they're back home, maybe a small team training event to get them building those friendships as well. But all of that is going to help them because they're going to relate to different people. Don't take it badly if they relate to someone else and not you. That's part of the program. Training and accompaniment. Please remember that the majority of people know nothing about aloe vera, they know nothing about network marketing, they know nothing about this business, and a lot of people are employees when they come here. They're used to having a boss tell them what to do. Okay? So we're not their boss, we're not there to tell them what to do, but a lot of people need someone to train them. They need someone to hold their hand. They need someone to show them what they do, what they need to do, and we need to be there for them. So it's really important to give them the necessary training, and that should continue. You should make sure that you're putting into place trainings that are going to excite and help your team move forward. Recognition, belief, and personal development. It's such an important factor. We've all had those people who arrive in our teams who are either burnt out, have no confidence in themselves, are really shy, and we need to be there. We need to give them confidence. We need to build them up. That's what part of Forever is. So be there for them, believe in them until they believe in themselves. Our job is to create the best and safest working environment for those people so that they want to stay. So I'm just going to run very, very quickly through some of my favourite tools for increasing retention. There's going to be nothing new, you're going to know them all. Now, I'm old school. I love Facebook. It might be Instagram, it might be LinkedIn, it might be Twitter. You basically use these techniques for all of the social media platforms. I'm a little bit older. I like Facebook. I know I don't look at the collagen, so thank you, Holly, for that. But I love Facebook. I think it's such an amazing tool for building relationships. One of my favourites. So I use team groups and team messenger for welcoming people to the team. So I'll introduce them as soon as they arrive in the team. That's again, we're going to get those relationships building with other members. They're going to feel part of a community straight away. They might start sharing, the team might start sharing their product testimonials with that person. They might start sharing business testimonials with that person. We use the groups for trainings, and we use them a lot for recognition. Don't wait until someone hits supervisor or manager or eagle to recognise them. Recognise them when they've done their first product launch, when they've sold their first bottle of gel, when they've sold their first DX4. Their personal profile. Now, a lot of people are going to want to come into this business and use professional Facebook groups and professional Facebook pages. And there's nothing better than your personal one, to tell the truth. I only use the personal one. So I'm going to show them how to use their personal profile as well. Again, like I mentioned before, announcing to the world their new activity. That doesn't necessarily mean to say they're going to start talking about the virtues of aloe vera and going into all the details. Just that they've started this fantastic new business and they're so excited. It's going to create curiosity. People are going to come to them and say, oh, what is it? And that way they can get back, they can talk about the product, they can talk about the business, and it's people coming to them. It's attraction marketing. It works very, very well. Like I said, without it, I wouldn't be on this stage today. Product, business, and lifestyle posts. Like I said before, people don't know how to use social media. When it's for personal use, they very rarely use it correctly. They'll just share posts that they've seen all over the place, and their visibility is really poor, so we need to help them. That's going to help them as well remain compliant, which is really important in a lot of our countries. And I'm going to help them to use their personal profiles and their personal messengers to invite people to product launches, to invite people to business presentations as well from day one. Lists. I don't know if anybody uses lists on their Facebook friends, but you can create on the desktop version lists. So I will create lists for all of the new FBOs that have joined the team. It will allow me to just go onto Facebook, click on new FBOs, and I will only see those people that I've added into that list. Takes away all of the distraction. If you're like me and you get on social media, 3 hours can go by and you've done nothing. So take away those distractions. We talked about distraction yesterday, and just focus on those new people. It can also help you check that they're talking about the right things, that the posts that they're doing are correct, again, that they're being compliant. And you can do it yourself for your prospect lists as well. That way, if you've got 30 people you want to speak to this month about the business, it allows you just to be on top and to be able to like, react to all of their posts. A little bit more personal. And the algorithm. Facebook, Instagram, they're all the same. Very, very simple, but very complex. You need to be telling your team how they work so that they understand the complexities behind them. They know how to work. They know they need to engage on social media. Zoom, we all use it. We're all probably sick of it after the last 2 years, but it's such an important tool. With retention, it can really help us increase. Now again, like I said, get out there, get personal where you can. Sometimes it's not possible. We're all building businesses that are maybe a little bit further away geographically, maybe internationally. Zoom is fantastic for that. It allows us to do those first plannings with our team, to delve deep and see what their objectives are, so that we can put a business plan into place with them that again meets their objectives. That person isn't there to help you, you're there to help that person. Once you've done the planning with someone, you can do trainings. They could be group trainings, they could be personal trainings to help that person move on. Do their BPs and their online launches. Again, get out there, make it physical if you can, in front of people. But if you can't, then you can do it via Zoom. We've all done it, it works very well, it saves a lot of time as well. And co-working, we love this within the team, getting people together sort of every morning and an evening, sometimes at weekends, so that they can work together, they can build those relationships. It's also very reassuring. As an upline, we're always there to give the great advice, to be very positive, and sometimes they've had a bit of a deception. To know other people have had the same deception, then it reassures them. Nearly done. New starter tools. I thought this might be helpful just to run through with you to see what we do as a business, as a team, to help the new guys in our team